Welcome in. How you doing, guys? So I've been working a lot with some stuff that Shinobi, Ty something Shinobi. I'm screwing his name up. I've been working through some of his lessons, and one of the things he says is to be consistent, know where you're dropping, know the area. So this is my little secret drop. Pattern is this, as you're seeing. Hit these tanks. Get your shield up. But in the desert here, I play by different rules. We have some cacti. So I'm speeding up a lot of this, but what's nice is the desert is okay competition. And as you'll see, you get a couple of kills, a couple of gimmies, a couple of third parties that, you know, hey, it's part of the game, brother. I have been third partied as much as I have third partied or more. But this is my drop point most times unless I'm doing a mission, doing a quest. It's enough for one, you know, not a great team drop, but if you're doing solo zero build like I am, this is a pretty good spot. What I'm working on is my positioning. I don't do great travel here with grenades or anything like that, but using the bubble, the little junior bubble thing, and some of that stuff, and I will highlight a few little things I actually do correctly. Here's just a gimme kill. Sneak up and kill two real quick. Every round you should at least get one of these. But some highlights that I will pop in and out of and highlight what I did right. Maybe it'll help you with your game. Taiwan something Shinobi. I should know his name at this point. I watch his videos. I go to his island and practice. He has a great island to practice and get your skills up. And some of those skills were on display, especially, I don't know if it's this game or the second game. This is back-to-back wins, which I have never had before. 2 wins in a night. A couple nights, but not 2 wins back-to-back. And there were 11 kills. So, I mean, pretty good. And here this guy coming, look at this. Drop the bubble. Whoop. Let him fire out his gun. Miss a lot. And then, you know, without taking damage. That's the way you do it. Nice and easy, see? That's the way you do it. So enjoy. I'll pop back in. Oh, here's the other thing. This is what I wanted to highlight, too. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pop out yet. Another box here, a Stark box or an Avengers box or whatever. You get some decent loot. If you need something, I already have the Iron Man hands and trying to decide if I want that full pot. There's always a car out front, or usually a car out front. There's a couple other things, a couple nice boxes around. Usually not a ton of competition out here. And if you're armed from these boxes, you should be able to take them out pretty quickly. I don't want to give all my secrets away, not that I'm the best, but it's a pretty easy spawn point, at least for the next 2 weeks before we go back to OG2. As I'm just getting used to these guns, now we go back to the OG, where it all began and where I actually started playing. I am a founder of this game. I don't play it as well as many others, but I am one of the founders. So here's the car I was talking about. And a couple easy kills, I think, up here. I think a third party again. You know, I scan through the desert looking for people. Finding for a kill. And this little spot here, nice little place to hang out. People come here and it's like a little rest stop. People check in, but what's nice is right up this hill, there is a bunker. So when the next circle comes, you get a couple of kills, you know, blow some people away, and you're there for the bunker most times. They don't always open here. Sometimes it's down the road a bit, and you'll see that in, I think, the next part of this video. But, you know, here I got cut. This is where there's someone in there and somebody up here, and I want to go in the bunker, but don't want to die in a closed-in space, so I have to kind of juggle that a bit. But yeah, enjoy it. I will pop back in like I said, and hopefully you like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Now that we took care of that little issue, let me just say, this is the build I like for the assault weapons in this round, in this season. You get the drum, get the silencer, help with the recoil, and get the thermal. And you'll see it again in about 2 seconds because I'm stupid. And I grab the burst, which I prefer the burst. I just prefer the burst, which you'll see in a second. I have to take care of a couple third parties again. kind of come in there with my Shuri claws and hello. Make easy work of that, and then everyone's kung fu fighting. And take care of this guy in a minute. 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 And there we go. There we go. Nice. Well played, sir. Take a lap. A nice shotgun. Although it looked purple there, then I pick it up and it's blue. I don't like you that, but... And, you know, I try not to just third party. Here is me coming one-on-one with a guy who does not know how to play the game. So, it's a bot lobby until the end. Just get over yourselves. See, we're using this as some cover. Doing a little hoppity hop. We've been working on that in practice. And, you know, not even taking damage. Anyway, I go back into the bunker here. Having redisposed of the monster. I go back into the bunker. And I get the gun that I actually like. This purple burst. And if you missed the build the first time, this is the actual build. And take all these cases. This is all free experience. Bunch of ammo. Bunch of shit. Thermal. Watch with recoil. The drum. Helps with recoil. Silencer. That's your gun. Use that as you may. And then I can't decide what to take. So, alright, I'll probably step back. This is something I was told when I first started playing Fortnite, and it was many years ago. Like I said, I have the Founders Pack. But one of the things you should think about in your positioning, if you can always, and I do it through most of the rest of this video, is getting positioned up against this wall. There's nobody that can be behind me. And as you'll see in a second, the only way to come at me is coming down that road. So you're limiting your options. You don't want to fight a 2 or 3 front war. Remember, I was at that bunker and I didn't want to fight between those 2 people, and so I killed one and then went in. At least, that way I only had one. Then a couple other people came and I had to take care of them. But when somebody does come, and you keep your eye on your flank, and you can see I'm right up against a little bit, but I have some cover. I can see the road. I can see down here. With this thermal, you can see anything coming. You can kind of see up in the hills. Now, I have some open space behind me, but there's only 4 people left, 3 me and 3 other people. This guy comes right at me, as you see. And then Shinobi was talking about car jumpers, carjackers. They just jump and they fucking take my car. But he doesn't get far. The circle's not that big at this point. So I make sure he doesn't get too far. And again, using this as cover, right? Taking cover behind the car in case anyone comes, making sure I'm trying to get better with using the little fizzy lifting drink here. And you can really rock it with that stuff. Make sure to reload, kids. And here comes my competition. The last on the map. And she has a broom. So she has better movement right now. So what you have to worry about now, and this is what I'm going to, is your positioning. Got to think about your positioning. And here I am hiding. I have cover, watching the hills. Where she can come, she actually gets a really cool spot. I get over here on this island right up against the wall again, but she gets in a really nice high vantage point. And I think we're on opposite ends of this circle. I don't really see her here, but I can tell. I think there's like a ledge there, and she's hiding up in there. So using this rock as cover, moving a bit, trying to get that angle away from her. It's kind of like a goaltender in hockey. You gotta take away that angle, make yourself big, or for this, small behind that rock. Make that rock big. And look, tracking her with her movement, she has the claws and she gets in the river Styx, so she's hard to track. So had to get her Shuri claws. And then we go to Kung Fu fighting once we get together and deal the last blow. Lucky hit probably, but 11 kills, not too bad. Here again, dropping same location. And what do you get? You get the Iron Man gloves, you get some slurp. You can quickly get this. This is the same pattern. Now there's a chest there. Got me to 100%. Again, there's some people floating out here because this is a non-populated area. This isn't a big heavy drop. So you can quickly get 5 or 6 kills out here and then move into the mid-game. And usually they're scrubs. You got to know this. When you drop in somewhere, learn the area. It doesn't have to be a hot drop. The game will tell you to get random different places. So learn those areas and learn what works for you. This is what works for me. I love it. It's simple. I make a loop out here, and as you can see, there's enough people out here to get your totals up pretty good. I'm not dropping a 40 bomb or a 20 bomb or anything like that, but, getting the wins, that's important. And learning what in so I should look his name up. It's embarrassing at this point. But just, again, there's 2 cards because I brought one, but always a card here, always a second chest, or usually a second chest. Sometimes they're not. But these guys fight over these rockets landing, and right here, in a kind of isolated area, is usually a Stark chest. And you can start off with some pretty good weapons and, go from there. You either get the boots or the gloves every time. This guy wasn't even touched. Look, I have to do like 200 to him. 180 some damage. The guy did 16 damage on him. He should be ashamed of himself. But, I like the cars, the movement change. I know they took out the jetpacks. I was not a big fan of the jetpacks. I've won more I've won 50% less, I guess. I won 4 since they took out the jetpacks. But again, this area, there's someone here. We use this, I'm using the bubble proactively, but really didn't use it. I was bad here. I went into a kill lane, but I tapped this guy a bit when I see where he is. And, sometimes you just got to get in for the kill. Hit him for like 100. So he's almost cracked. And with the Iron Man gloves, you can easily crack. Got him down the skin and bop, 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 shotgun, finish it off. My build this season, if I can have it, is Iron Man gloves, the burst, a shotgun of some sort. I don't do the movement as much. The Shuri claws I love. And I'm trying to work with the bubbles. And I can only work with so much at one time. I can't do I'm not great with the flowberry, the grenade things. I'm really not great with that, positioning myself. And this guy, I'm in a kill zone. I have my shield up and I do the right things, but I can see the way he's firing. That was the other guy, but he's not great. So I didn't panic too much. Here's a little bit of shopping I'm going to cut out, but I think... and then you'll see at the last kill with this Wolverine banana guy, you see the benefit of having the gun set up the way that I set it up. How you can see at night, how you can differentiate. There are some misses that I shoot random white things that are just in my field of vision on the thermal, but and here in this it didn't open up on me, so I had to travel, drive recklessly, trash a car, get another car, and get married to your cars, and go and set this. I do search everything first, but get the gun you want. What do we do? Thermal, drum, handle for vertical recoil, and sniper or silencer. Then get the F out of there, and you'll see the rest of this match. Just like I'm taking just shooting, just whatever, and just kind of hanging out, and you kind of piss people off, and just take some shots and just. Watching the zone, what do I have? 7 kills. I'm doing okay. This guy, you hear him, randomly comes out of nowhere and clips me. I don't even know how he sees me. Excuse me. This guy, look. Whoop. So I'm like, go. I don't think I ever see this guy again, which is good. Because what do we at 10 left? So I have to find a cactus. That's what this is. I'm just looking for a cactus so I don't waste my supplies and get back into the fight. But yeah, you'll see here at the end a really good way to use the setup, why you're using it, the way you're using it. You can see it here. Stark, you see him running? There's a little banana. This guy pesters me to the end. But I do a lot of things. He does some things right too. I don't want to take anything away from this dude. He escapes, which is the one thing that Shinobi was talking about. You have to get into a fight knowing your escape. Well, my escape right now is this car right in front of me, and then as you see, I use it also here as cover. He's not shooting me through this car. Using his angles, watching other angles, making sure everything's good, getting my shield back up. I should have went in. I guess you can't go in the passenger side, but I should have went in that way without endangering myself. If you drive over stuff, you can pick up supplies too. If you didn't know that, make sure your stockpile is always as full as you can. And this car lasts to I don't need it anymore. Oh, and then I don't even realize I park in front of a guy that's up in this hill. And he starts shooting at me. I have no idea. I think he's shooting from in front of me. I'm not a big fan of the chainsaws. I want to try and get it for the quest thing, but this guy's shooting at me. I'm like, where the hell is he shooting at me from? I thought it was that banana again. No, it's some guy who cannot shoot, shooting from behind me when I realize it. And I'm like, oh, I'm not as stupid as I look. But I shoot pretty good. There's me working on my... Shinobi has this course of tracking, and I'm doing pretty good. You have to get. We're supposed to get 14, and I get 11, so it's not bad. But yeah. So with this is the last 4. I'll leave you to it. Oh yeah, cut down those trees. Someone's hiding around them trees. Cut them down. Bye, tree. Lorax will be disappointed in you, but you know you got to do what you got to do. It's Fortnite, right? Enjoy, subscribe. I know I rambled. Have a great night. And right here, if I had a grenade and could get across this field faster, he'd probably be dead sooner. But he uses Great Escape. I do get a hit on him. So what do? He's gone. He kind of knows where I am. Reposition a fight. You reposition a fight. You go to the circle. Make sure you're in the circle. I forget, and I fire at him a bit here, as you can see. I forget that I picked up these medallions, and what I picked up was the Frost medallion. So, no, not the Frost. But well, not Mephisto. What is it called? Fuck. Take 3. Mysterio. I get the Mysterio medallion. So I start creeping along here. As you can see, he has no idea where I am. I don't get visible to here. I get on this, get an angle, get high ground. And when he does, like, I'm shooting at these bright lights that are in there, but he jettisons himself to this tree. He doesn't know where I am. And I take off a lot before he even realizes where I am, and he's dead. So that's why you get those guns. Have a great night.